The Senate stands adjourned.
An almost 15-hour Democratic filibuster on the Senate floor. The topic, increased regulations on gun sales.
Well, to a certain extent, politics has always been about spectacle.
But UW-Milwaukee professor Mordecai Lee, a former Democratic state lawmaker, does not think the filibuster will sway many voters.
The issue of gun control is one of those many issues that has very little middle ground.
On Milwaukee's streets,
really hard on the LGBT community. I'm part of that community, so it's kind of hit hard.
Voters like Erica Gladding back stricter gun laws in the wake of the Pulse nightclub shooting.
I think it's a little too easy for people to get guns, the wrong people to get guns.
Like, these kinds of things shouldn't be happening.
People we spoke to said they've seen more of their friends and coworkers debating the issue of gun rights since the shooting in Orlando.
Social media has been blowing up, and that's always been like driving factor in people talking about it.
But Lee says it's impossible to know if that will be the case in November, when voters go to the polls in the general election.
Today, the way it feels right now is that the issue of guns and the issue of terrorism would be number 1 and 2 for the election in November. But in politics, 4 or 5 months is an eternity.
In downtown Milwaukee, Pete Zervakis, today's TMJ4.
That overnight filibuster finally ended when Republican lawmakers agreed to allow votes on the 2 gun control proposals, calling for expanding background checks to online and gun show sales and also restricting people on the government's terror watch list from getting gun licenses.